Talk to the camera.
Yeah, what are we doing today?
Mounting some tires.
Okay, we're gonna put these Whitewall tires on some Detroit wheels, on Detroit steel wheels. Pretty cool. We've already mounted one. We'll show you one of them. So these came black, but I had them painted red to match the Impala. So that's the same paint color as the Impala, and they've got some chrome beauty rings and a chrome cap and stuff that kind of sets them off pretty good. But
dust is even on there. It matches
yeah,
your Impala too.
preservation dust. I know. Well, that's because somebody made it to where the Impala doesn't run, and hasn't ran for how long?
That's about a year ago since the wheels got bent.
Look at him. Hey, your dad tears everything up. Say hi, my dad tears everything up.
Uncle Ryan fixes it.
Yeah. What that usually means is I go, hey Ricky, I need you to go over here and fix this.
Got these tires. Diamondback Classics.
Diamondback Classics. Okay, so if anybody wants to know where these came from, the guys at Diamondback Classics hooked us up, and I think what they do is they basically take a tire and make it a Whitewall tire. So I don't know how they do it, but it's pretty cool. But I think it'll give it a pretty good look from the pictures I saw from another car. It should be pretty cool. But we're gonna mount these and then get them put on the car. But we're probably gonna have to work on the car to move it, to put the tires on it, aren't we? Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it doesn't have any fuel in it whatsoever, does it?
Yeah, it got fuel in it, it just ain't getting to the motor.
Yeah. Looks funny right now, but I've got a trim ring for it and a chrome center cap. So we mounted one. We're going to try to mount the rest of these. It's going to take about 2 or 3 or 4 of us to do it. Is it a pain in the ass, Rick? You did the first one.
They are.
Pain in the ass? Okay. Well, it is what it is. But we're going to mount these on the for the Impala, which Michael Bean tore up. How'd you tear up the Impala, Bean?
I loaned it out to my little brother.
You loaned it out to your little brother? And then what happened?
For senior pictures.
And then what happened?
He found one Oklahoma pothole.
Yeah, we got a lot of potholes in Oklahoma.
Destroyed.
Yeah.
On the driver's side.
So, hang on, bud. So it had some, what were those, billet specialties on it? Or something, Foose wheels? I don't remember what they were.
Fooses.
Yeah, yeah. And, huh?
On the Impala?
On the, yeah, it's Boyd Coddington's. That's what it was. What do you want?
This was sitting here for so long. Look how much water
drink
it has.
Do not drink it. Okay, so I'm going to help you out.
Okay.
And I'm going to fix all the bent wheels for you by getting you steel ones. So that way when you or your brother, do not kick that, when you or your brother tear them up and hit potholes. No, he probably won't.
No, he's scared of it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is he scared?
Say yeah. Say yeah.
Yeah.
Say yeah, Brody.
Oh, he's like, there's a camera. I don't know what to do.
Ricky been down on 29th Street.
I know it works. I've never seen that before.
Alright, man, let's get this.
Man, hold on.
What's up with the blue?
Just covers the white one. Paint the car blue. I'm thinking about painting the car blue, so I have
Red, white, and blue like America, dog. I knew you were patriotic.
You wanted blue sidewalls, didn't you? That's what I ordered.
Let's do blue sidewalls.
What was that? I didn't hear it.
Your phone ring. Ricky goes, all right, we'll see you later, Bean.
You just mount the tires, Ricky. Shut up.
Here it goes, here it goes. You gotta flip with it, bub. You get it roll. Flip with it.
I can't get it anymore.
Here. He just needs a little push. There it goes, there it goes. Okay, you ready? I'm gonna roll you back.
Put your hands up and hang on.
You mean roll you again?
No.
Is that it?
I'm over that.
Okay.
Hey, this comes with mount, balance, and installation, right?
Yes, it's mounted, installation, and then balancing is coming here in a minute. There's not really a better tire guy than this guy right here.
Oh, Slick Rick.
Oh, Slick Rick, man.
He's the tire tech.
He used to own a Goodyear back in the day. And he's, you know, this is what he does. And he made so much money owning that Goodyear. Like, he had a lot of business and a lot of clientele, and people were always, like, they sought after Ricky to mount their wheels and tires. And then he ran it for about 5 years, and then he sold it.
Ryan bought it.
I did, but then I sold it. Actually, Billy bought it now, but I paid him too much for it, so he got rich whenever I paid him for the Goodyear. And then I ran it for about a year, and then I sold it to Billy, and now Billy's running it. What? Do you want?
What'd you do with all that money, Rick? You
Yeah,
spend it at the casino, or
Oh, I guarantee you, if you, yeah.
I'm organizing this thing.
I went to the casino and lost it.
Did you find how much air goes on?
It says 50 right here.
Okay.
On the sidewall.
How's that Goodyear store going for you?
The what?
The Goodyear store.
The Goodyear store.
Yeah, how's your Goodyear store going?
Yeah, you know
The one that Rick used to own it, and then I bought it.
Oh. Making money hand over fist.
That's what you do.
Well, I'm swimming in it,
That's
you know
what
what I
you
mean?
do.
I'm swimming in it.
That's just what you do.
I'm swimming in it. Thanks for the deal.
Yeah, no problem. Well, Rick gave me a deal on it, although I felt like I wasn't getting a deal.
Well,
But
Ricky didn't know what he was doing.
He didn't know
when he
he-
owned it.
well, but that's how he got so good at not wheels and tires. You know what I mean?
You got an air gauge around here?
An air gauge?
We won't do it with the key? I mean, an air hose that airs it up? We can trust it, man, yeah. That's why Goodyear was fatal. I don't know that I trust this gauge. What's that? Says 50. I've never.
I don't remember. Where's that store at again?
Huh?
Where's that store at again? I forget where it is.
South side. South side. 129. South side Newcastle.
Southside Newcastle. Old Southside. People are going to be looking for a Southside Newcastle Goodyear store.
Oh yeah. Good luck.
Secret location.
Oh boy. I just cut myself in my own pieces. On the markers. Paintings. I looked at coloring with paint markers.
Probably.
Yeah.
One's probably teaching the other one. Look at Little Bean down there. He's like, okay, put these here. Like after that, head gasket stuff, you know.
Yeah. After that, you have to work on them.
After that, you got to work on
To
it.
drive them.
But the recipe for 425 or 400 includes either E85 or methanol. They didn't really want to put a methanol kit.
When you do 85, you're gonna have to put a fuel system on it.
Yeah. The never-ending circle jerk.
And then you got a fuel system on it, so you might as well make a little more. You know, like everything else. Yeah, people do it for him.
Yeah. Oh. But when he does it, it's good.
Yeah. Depends on what Rick you get.
Depends on what Rick you get. If you get the I don't give
If
a.
it's before noon, it's
all the black markers.
What are you doing?
But if you get a Rick about 1 o'clock, stumbling in here with a Jack and Coke already busted off in his hand,
yeah.
I mean, you're gonna get some good stuff out of it. Yeah. You're gonna get some good stuff out of it. And if he comes here and he needs a Jack and Coke,
You'll get something.
if you don't have one, well then
He's got one in his truck.
maybe. But his truck's usually broken. So
It's in
if
the
it's in his
car.
truck, it's hot.
It's in his car.
Well, those are empty. No, those are empty in the floorboard. I really liked my favorite memory of Ricky. I think one of my favorite ones was about 2 years ago. After he had been driving the Spark for about maybe a month, maybe 2 months. And I never really paid attention because I was like, ah, man, Ricky wouldn't do that. And he comes rolling up, smoking in the
He had
Spark.
the windows down, didn't he?
Like he owns that motherfucker.
Dad,
I said, what the fuck are you doing? well, we get it dirty at the racetrack. That's what I think he told me.
Get in it.
It's because I think he was smoking at the big end, and I was like, "Can we get back to the pits? Okay, you need a cigarette.
Smoke break, man.
Smoke,
Big
yeah. Put your shoots up.
I'll smoke this cigarette.
Well, I said you banging in it. Don't pour it out.
Bag your shoots while I smoke this.
Yeah. So I was sitting there waiting on him. Finally, I was like, "Just get in the fucking car, Ricky." And so that meant, at that point in time, I said, "Please smoke in my car forever, as long as you ever want to." I'm not a smoker personally, and I hate cigarette smoke. But if you'd like to smoke in my car, by all means, please do that. Hey, so I got in and I was like, "Cool, you're gonna have to detail this, man. It smells like you owned it." That's a cool. You know what? We can make a whole YouTube video.
Is that driving
on the other side again?
There's one right here.
Different parts to a series about stories with Ricky in it.
He was smoking in your face.
Don't touch it.
Which one?
You ready?
He definitely smoked in that one.
Motherfucker.
That's fucked up.
He smoked in it. He smoked outside of it.
He smoked that motherfucker.
Yeah. He smoked it. Yeah.
Did it have smoke damage?
Hey, we was over there. We were over there, and it's off in the back of my land, and it's just a rusted pile of junk. Cherish goes, "Is that thing rusting even more?" I said, "Well, babe, I don't know. It doesn't have any paint on it left. It's complete bare metal, so it may be. I don't know." What, bud?
I don't think it details. I'll fix that with Rick. Smoke damage.
I didn't say anything to you.
Speaking of, you smoking in the spark again?
No.
Not
Ricky. He would be
That's
right.
what we were talking about. Look at all that started.
Yeah. That's what started the beginning of this. As I said, one of my most memorable, great stories about Ricky was
Hey, that's
him
what
so
I'm trying to call
pulling
you.
up.
Just call your drink car that. Call it motherfucker smoke damage.
Yeah.
Smoked in the spark, smoked the GMC,
You know,
smoked the quarter
if we
fender
could-
on the Cadillac.
If we could ever get that, if we could have.
Smoking the GMC.
You said you smoked the.
It is.
Video will be. Look, as soon as I turn the video on, you're not gonna be able to hear shit.
Say hi. Say hi. Say hi.
Boo. Look.
Crazy.
Matt. Billy moved that, didn't he? Billy moved that, didn't he?
So this is over here. Everything's moved up against it. He definitely threw you under the bus on that.
300 gallons of
I
oil.
told him, I said, I'm blaming you though.
So you had some heat. And then Matt calls me about it. I'm like,
I said,
I said you motherfucker me to everybody.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
I told you I was
He-
I know. He called me about it. I was like, oh man, that sucks.
No, the problem is I
I know.
because it's so heavy. So this is what I did. I was here by myself. I had to take it, scoot it around.
Yep.
Well, I guess that was leaning up against it, and so as soon as I started scooting that around, it was like slow motion. It was like,
Yeah, I didn't know nothing. I didn't know nothing about it. Hey, I didn't know nothing about it. We're sitting in a van driving down the road, and Sean goes, "So I guess Dad's painting your Cadillac." I was like, "What Cadillac?" And he goes, "Your red one." And I was like, "Huh?"
After you just
I
got your
just
red
picked it up from Parker fixing it, from Ricky hooking it up.
Yeah. I said to brother, oh, you, oh man, yeah, that. He said, John's dad told him.
Yeah. He total innocent. He didn't know what he was even saying.
No, I know.
So I called Matt and said, "Hey, so what Cadillac's Richard's working on?" I just knew it was mine.
yours wasn't even here though, but you didn't even think about that.
Oh, I thought about it. I'm thinking to myself,
said it's at
how
the
in the
farm.
world did Matt fuck my Cadillac up at my farm shop?
No, if I'd have fucked yours up over there, I wouldn't have rushed to get it done. I wouldn't have been like, oh, I gotta get it done. I'm just saying.
What? That is fucking out of control. Look at that, Rick.
There's a fresh plug box.
I see it.
right, so Ricky got these mounted and balanced. That's true. It's not the worst idea. So we got these 4 mounted and balanced. The next step is we got to get them over to the car. We're discussing this right now. What's the best plan? Should we bring the car over here, do you think? Or should we go over to your house and get the car running?
Well, the car won't drive here, regardless,
will.
right? Well, the car won't even start, so they ain't driving
Nope,
anyway.
it won't.
But I'm saying, even if we got it started,
No,
we go to your house and I fire that thing up when I get there.
no, they will not hold air.
What will not hold there? The tires?
Wheels, tires.
Yeah,
on
so it's like we need to take the tires over
We
there.
have to
Like,
take the tires over. We have to get the car
here's
in and
here's
take
the
the tires
problem.
over there
Here, let me tell you the problem.
and put them on the car.
Can I tell you
Got
the problem?
impact?
You don't want to know the
I got
problem.
all that there.
You
Yeah.
got lug nuts.
Can I tell you the problem?
I don't have lug nuts.
Let me know when you want to know the problem.
Okay.
Okay, the problem is the air on that thing is not battery powered. The air is a compressor that runs after the motor is running. The motor does not run. If the motor ran, we could get air into it to raise it up to get it onto a trailer.
Let alone raise it up
So
to help get the wheels off.
Regardless, it has to start.
it
to
has
run
to
where it's
start
sitting.
where it's sitting before we do anything. So we might as well. I think we need to take a compressor over there and put the last. This has been years ago. The last time I had this problem and it ran out of gas for a while when I owned it, which was 3 people ago, technically.
No, because I owned it that whole time. It just
So
it's been mine since it was
you
yours.
didn't own it. The
Now
crazy
it's yours
thing is
again.
you owned it. I sold it to somebody else, and you owned it.
Yep.
It's a weird story.
Yeah, no.
That's a weird story that we'll have to talk about at a later date. We might not talk about it. I don't know. But basically,
Fight Club, you don't talk about.
it's Fight Club. You don't talk about the Fight Club. That's what it is. Yeah. Well, regardless, now I ended up back with it,
Yep.
and I was not even the original owner of it,
Nope.
but I got it back. So anyway, that is what it is.
I feel like you
What
were
it?
shitty in the deal.
Yeah, the trade might not have been that good of a trade, but it's whatever. Me and Banner buddies. All right, so the next plan that you probably see next
Stole my truck.
is us. I promise you, I replaced it with a nice one too. Don't worry. Is us going to Bean's house to get it running,
Yep.
which we can do tonight if you guys want to. I'm game to do it tonight, or we
I'm
can.
out of tires. We'll put tires on it tonight.
Well, let's go. So you want to go get it running? Let's go get it running.
You have to get it running.
So the
to
next
get it
thing
aired
is-
up to get the wheels off the tires on.
We're gonna get it running. So the next thing you'll see is this. Is that a 62 or 63? 62. So we're gonna go to Bean's house, get the 62 Impala started, put these wheels on it.
And said, "Hey, you have my old Impala?
Yeah,
Colorado.
Was it Colorado?
yeah, I do remember that now.
Is Impala back running?
Yep. He built it.
Yeah.
And
And
he
then
said,
it went to-
man, does this still got that tiny little tracker driveline in it? Like, yep.
Yeah, that's funny. I don't think
no
I remember
horsepower.
this story.
Yeah.
Huh?
Is it Colorado?
Some guy came up to us and was telling us, he was
Said,
like,
hey, I happened to see
that-
that Impala on a video or something, and he goes, I built that. Was that from this place?
I do remember that.
he
Yes,
was
I
like,
do
I sold
remember
it
that.
to some football player.
Yeah, Jason Wyatt owned
Yeah.
it, which was the quarterback for OU,
Yep.
and a lot of people know him, especially from around here.
Yep.
He owned it first, and then it went to my buddy Ollie, who owns a car dealership in the city. Ollie went through and sold a bunch of his cars. I bought it from him. I had it for a while, had it for a couple years.
I bought it for you for somebody else.
Yeah.
And ended back up with it.
Yeah, I sold it to somebody else, but somehow Bean brought me the check, which I didn't understand, which meant he owned it, and then Bean ended up back with it because, well, that's what happens sometimes.
Yeah.
And now I have traded you out of it. You've got my black GMC dually back,
Yep.
and I got the Impala back. Yeah. So it's a crazy whirlwind, but that is what's going on next.
I feel like the last 5 cars have traded people who own them, but not names.
That happens sometimes. Me and you trade back and forth occasionally.
Which
What
is
would Mike-
stupid. We should just drive them.
Yeah.
Mikey Jr. is doing now.
He at one point in time he was on his way here, but he
Oh.
said only if the weather was nice, and it is not nice outside.
Well, he just texted me and said, doing now. Whatever that
So
means.
doing now?
Doing now.
He didn't say do me now.
No, he said,
Okay.
doing now.
It's close. Okay. All right. So the next thing you're gonna see is we're headed over to Bean's house.
We talked
I mean, Ricky does get the
today, me and Ryan's driving over here to your house. Or whatever. No, he's already here. And you called me and my phone tells me who's calling when it rings.
Yeah.
And my phone said, Jose number 2.
It was freaking hilarious.
And Ryan started dying laughing.
It was hilarious because his phone said, he's like, man, Bean's goofy, or he did something wrong, or he did something, and then he goes, Jose number 2 is calling you. I was like, yes! It explains it.
Oh, it was when you didn't know where your Dodge key was.
Oh, yeah. That's what that whole fiasco.
Oh, it's on my, it was on my island. What's that right there? I don't know what that is right there. I don't know. So I'm gonna say pinch wheel. You gonna put it on the pinch wheel? Yeah.
Make sure you don't flatten her out, Rick.
The old metal back in 1962.
Back in 1962, stronger than the middle of these here times today. You didn't do
Hey, Doug, what's going on? How are you?
I don't know why you're sitting right there.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Get out of the way, bro.
Carnage. You're a fucking cocksucker.
Boom.
That's what she did right there. She popped out.
Oh yeah.
Man.
Let's see that. Bring that over here so we can see it.
First, front, and backside. Or it's
What?
just
That's just
backside.
the
No, it's just the
backside.
backside. But I mean,
We can
like,
probably fix these. Ooh, wow.
and no.
Holy cow and holy cow. We can fix them.
You think so?
100%. But, I mean, who cares? Because these are going to be way cooler, in my opinion. But that thing's tore up.
Yep.
Tore up from the floor up.
Thanks, Reese Antonio Moffat.
Yeah, Reese hooked it up. I remember when you called me, you're like, you think it's cool for him to go to see your pictures? Like, whatever.
Just gotta be careful with those.
You gotta be careful with the old cars, they're not like the new ones. How far do you make it?
From Farm Shop, which is a mile and a half down the road.
Yeah.
Halfway between there and my house.
Perfect. You know what? Ricky's done worse in less time, so less distance. So, it's fine.
He has for sure.
Yeah. Huh?
What?
Nothing, Rick.
In less
Good.
distance.
Huh?
I mean, everything I've talked about. Well, I mean, I guess the Cadillac, I wasn't very far distance.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was referring to. Who's lights out of this gig? Okay.
It's real fun. You gotta go.
I know, you gotta go like. And it's a steel wheel.
Yeah. Play Tetris.
Now the question's gonna be, which one of these holes are gonna fit?
Where
It's got all the bolt patterns, so I think so. Did I get lucky? Is that it?
Looks like it.
I think I got it.
Bingo. Now,
Now what?
you love those.
What about it?
These are gonna be.
Huh?
I don't think these are gonna be long enough.
Oh, that'll be about right. Then we can make another YouTube video about going to O'Reilly's.
I mean, the good thing,
maybe
the
I'll
good
go
thing
right
about
there.
it is if it ain't long enough, I do know that the backside of the backside will just go ahead and pop right on out.
Of the lug nut?
Yeah.
You are right about that. Here, I got the tool to fix this.
Brat, brat.
Ryobi, baby.
Ryobi?
That's so close.
Okay,
That's the
before you take that off.
house special.
Ryobi. Do us the honors of getting rid of the chrome on that. I mean the plastic around the chrome.
I think you're gonna be the one putting this on.
Why am I gonna be the one putting it on? I wonder if we should not put that on until we clean the Whitewalls off.
Probably.
Well, I mean,
Just to, I want to see where it sits. It'll tell me what to do.
no, hang on. It ain't gonna cover the white wall.
No, it'll be cool.
Need a rubber mallet?
I guess.
I got one of them.
You got a locker on it?
Huh? You know it ain't got no locker in it, but it doesn't spin. Which is real cool.
It's got a spool, man.
Yeah. I dang sure can't get to that over there. You don't have another jack, do you? Sir? Okay, that's alright. We'll roll it and we'll do the same thing on the other side and we'll roll it backwards.
I mean,
What?
The front's off.
Hey, yeah, let's do it. I'm good with it. See, like, I already think that looks better, although it's hard to picture with
big white guy standing in front of it.
a big white guy standing in front of it. It's hard to picture with the blue white wall. Huh?
You don't like the blue oil wall?
Well, it's not. I wouldn't say that it's not that I don't like it. It's just more the fact of the matter that it doesn't really go. So I've seen these wheels on
They're all
another
the
car.
same, right?
And I think so. I hope so. I've seen these wheels on another car, and it was not a red car with red wheels. It was a blue car with black wheels. And I thought to myself, how cool would it look with red wheels on a red car? Then I seen a magazine article, like an old Hot Rod magazine was one of these, and it was red like this, but the top was red too. It was pretty dope.
Hey, wait, come back with that.
Oh,
That
you want to
one's
see
not as
this?
good as the back one.
It's not as good, but it's got a mouth now. It's
Hey.
like Michael Bean.
Reese, will you come over and sign that?
Michael Bean.
We're gonna hang these up in the shop after I get it
Was it the
sprayed.
Parquet commercial that went wah 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 wah? Was it the Parquet commercial? You remember that? It's like got a mouth. Well, here. Hey, Ricky. Wah 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 wah.
Parquet.
Okay. I know you have been working out, and that's probably why you have not offered
I'll do
to
it.
put this on. But you know what we could do? We could be smarter.
You put the beauty ring on now.
Look at you, Ricky.
But
It's like you graduated the 3rd grade.
No,
let me see this.
second.
Let me see this. Let me see this. Where you're getting that out. Shout out to Richard Ellington for painting these wheels. Sean's pops came through. I was trying to find somebody to paint the wheels. And Richard stays pretty busy between all the crap that Sean and I have him doing. Especially Sean, but me, I'm just kind of like, hey, buddy, old pal, will you hook me up with this? So Sean's dad will paint some stuff for me, and this was one of those things. Needed to find somebody that would do a good job on these wheels, and Richard did it. He did it fast, and he did a really, really good job. Like, freaking awesome. So shout out to Richard Ellington
Not Rowe.
for hooking me up.
Definitely not real.
Shout out to Richard Rowe 2 for not being here shooting this footage that we're shooting.
Well, I mean,
It's amateur hour.
It's amateur hour. You got the 3 amateurs doing their own YouTube stuff. So we'll see. So if this sucks, we're sorry. It's because we're not Richard.
But if it
yeah,
gets,
I mean, like,
if it gets
it's gonna get
$250,000 view,
It
suck
might get views. You never know.
But this is
It might
real.
get views.
This is
This
reality.
is reality. This is real as it gets, bro. This is real stuff. All right. Don't tear that up when you put it on.
Well, I didn't offer to put it on.
I thought you said you were putting it on.
This is all you, dog.
This is all you, dog. You know when I'm gonna tear it up? Driving it, okay?
Yeah, awesome.
Well, no point in lying about
All right, I need you to pop that down there, but don't put any dents in the rings. I already think these look cool. Just like they are. You know what's not in this box, though? Ricky?
Center cap.
The center caps. Where'd you put the center caps, Rick? Well, I agree with you because they're nowhere.
I have not seen any.
I know.
Until you open the box and show me the wheels today.
I know. Well. Don't dent them. You've already dented the wheels. Don't
Where?
dent those. Don't dent the wheels and the wheels. Don't you have a water hose like right outside?
Yep, right there.
I almost think we ought to reel that out and wash the blue walls off of it and then pull that back one out and do the exact same thing.
Okay.
As much as I don't want to because I just wipe the wheels down.
Yeah. Here, finish that now.
Finish it.
Yeah, it's not all the way down.
Bean.
What? I definitely
What?
did not do that.
You didn't do what?
Put those on in Goodyear.
You didn't put beauty rings on a Goodyear?
No.
You were primarily like a heavy line guy at Goodyear, weren't you?
Yeah, I was
You
just,
did.
I was just a supervisor. I mean, I owned it, remember?
I know you owned it. I know that part. I know you owned it. But did you, like, what was your specialty when you were there?
I was taking the money.
Just taking the money. Well, that's good. It's a good special thing to be special about.
Hey, Goodyear, hand me that so I can wash the white wall off.
2%. Okay, so here is a finished product of my new 20-inch Detroit steel wheels and the Diamondback Classic white wall tires. I mean, I think it's just sick. It just turned out really good. Had the old school Boyd Coddingtons on it before, and now it's got a diamond. It's got this wheel and tire combo, which I really feel like just set the thing off like badass. Turned out good. Right now I got all the air out of it, so it's laid all the way out. But as you can see, just worked good. Good combo. The red to match the paint and the white wall, you know, for the white top of the car and the white stripe and the chrome center cap and the chrome beauty ring. Just set it off pretty good. But I don't know, this car's pretty cool. Haven't had a lot of time to mess with it, but I want to do maybe, I don't know, like a late model, like a LT1 or something. With like an 8-speed just to make it a cruiser, not really modify it, just make it a cruiser that makes, you know, 400 horsepower. But it's pretty much all factory. All the interior's in really good shape. It's got 4 6x9s in it. Probably have to do something with stereo, have Kicker put some subs in it or something. Got this aftermarket radio down here that I don't know anything about that I'm gonna mess with. So anyway, it's pretty cool. Tell me what you guys think. But if you like the wheels, it's Detroit steel wheel and Diamondback Classic tires. Rick, what do you give it? 1 to 10, what do you think? Don't tell me a 0 because you dented my center cap and you didn't have a good time. Okay.
9.9.
What do you think? How much better does it look? Do you think it looks better, Rick? Honest opinion. I need an honest Rick, not the Rick that would lie to me when you used to like own your Goodyear store and you just want to sell me tires. Okay.
Does it look better? Yes.
Okay. Bean, what do you think?
You also had some
I think it was real good.
You had some Boyd Coddingtons on
I did have some Boyd Coddingtons. Let's take another look at these Boyd Coddingtons. Gonna give a shout out to Boyd Coddington for how cool these wheels are.
They do not like Oklahoma
And
potholes.
they do not stand good when you hit a pothole. Yeah, anyway. Alright, well, it turned out good. Bean, you gonna drive this around anywhere?
Yeah, I'm gonna drive it right to the detail
You
shop.
gonna drive it to the detail? Yeah, drive it out to Chris. Go drive it out to Chris, let him do his thing to it. Do I need to tag this thing or anything, or is it up to date?
Fucking better be up to date.
It was up to date.
Yeah. Title in my name, title in your name.
My name.
Well, we got, what is that, 08 22.
08 of 22.
So, yeah, it's not due till.
Cool.
No.
Okay.
That means it is due. It's out.
Oh, 08 of
I
22.
don't know why I haven't got a paper on it yet.
I think that means it's 08 of, it's not due till 08 of 23. I believe that's how that
I
works.
don't remember if it's that one or the next one. I don't remember.
Pretty sure it's the next one. It's not due, it's not expired till 08.
If it was due, then I probably have it bought and it's sitting in a console somewhere.
Yeah. Need to get the mirror on it. I don't know what happened. I don't even know if this car, I actually, from the factory, I kind of don't think this car ever came with a mirror.
Yeah,
But it's got holes for one. Huh?
I'm sure that's
Hey, my Chevelle didn't have one, and my my '69 Camaro didn't have one either. We put those on it just because
it did though.
it's nice to have, huh?
Because I ordered a.
Well, I know it had one, but I'm saying, did it have one from the factory?
Yeah, I think so because I ordered a factory, but it doesn't mean it could go for both.
Right. That's my point. Okay. Well, we'll update y'all again soon on this if we do anything else to it. Until the next time. See you later, bro.
After a while, crocodile.